If you've got your microeconomics final exam coming up and are in desperate need of some help, this right here is what you actually need to know about consumer and producer surplus as well as deadweight loss. And I'm going to explain it to you as fast as possible. Let's first consider this market for hot dogs. Right now, this market is operating at an equilibrium price of $3. Let's imagine you really like hot dogs and you're like literally right here. You value them at approximately $4. Well, in this market, you would experience this $1 of consumer surplus because you're willing to pay $4 for a hot dog, but the market's selling them at $3. And that difference right there is just your surplus that you're benefiting from. Without any intervention in this free market right here, we can see consumer surplus represented with this triangle right here. Remember, you were like a given point on this demand curve, but when we consider all consumers in the market for a hot dog, they embody the area of this blue triangle right here. Likewise, on the flip here, producer surplus is this red triangle. It's kind of the inverse of the hot dog example we just did, except imagine you're a hot dog stand and you're like willing to sell one for $2, but the market's selling them for $3. Every hot dog that you sell, you're getting $1 worth of added surplus that you weren't expecting. Hey, real quick, before moving on to like government intervention here that causes deadweight loss, if you need me to explain to you all of microeconomics now, I can quite literally do so in 2 hours. Go on my site and enter your email to unlock all 95 of my microeconomics concept breakdowns. They each are like a TikTok clip that step-by-step walks you through what you need to know in a simplified fashion. So if that's something you'd benefit from, I'd go check that out now. All right, now let's imagine that for whatever reason, the government is taxing this hot dog market, shifting the supply curve back and resulting in this new equilibrium point. And for full clarity here, this means that consumers are, for example, paying $4 for hot dogs now, and producers are benefiting or profiting $2 per hot dog right now. This gap right here would be the tax revenue that's going to the government. That's kind of beside the point, though. I want you to focus on here the increase in economic activity. What is occurring as a result of this tax is that our equilibrium quantity is getting shifted back to this new quantity that's less with the tax. This is a loss in economic activity. This market should be selling more units, but the tax restricts the quantity that the market demands and supplies. And in turn, this generates this triangle right here of deadweight loss. Remember how before that consumer and producer surplus branched into this black triangle here? Well, now that we've got a tax in the market, that surplus that existed before evaporates. It does not go to the government, it does not go to consumers or producers. It's deadweight loss. It's a loss to the market. Because now there's less consumers and producers exchanging hot dogs. Like, for example, you're still buying a hot dog at $4 now, but you're not experiencing any surplus because the market price right here of 4 is equal to your willingness to pay. But somebody who before had a willingness to pay of $3.50, well, they're not going to partake in the market because the price of $4 is greater than their willingness to pay. That's a loss of economic activity right there, which can be seen in this deadweight loss triangle.